Welcome to Baseball Night in Dayton, the Dragons Preview Special.
The 17th year of Dayton Dragons baseball is underway, and over the next half hour, we will get you ready for another great summer at Fifth Third Field. Plus, your Storm Team 2 forecast, so you'll know what to wear for the home opener this weekend.
Yeah, parka being the operative term, but let's start with a little history tonight. You know, the Dragons have become such a part of the fabric of the Miami Valley. It now seems like they've always been here, but there was a time when baseball in Dayton was only a dream.
Oh, people will come, Ray. People will most definitely come.
If you build it, they will come. A theory first put forth in the classic baseball film Field of Dreams.
And hard to believe, but tomorrow marks the beginning of the 17th season of this being Dayton's Field of Dreams. And it's here largely because it was the dream of one man.
Back in 1990, juvenile court judge Anthony Capizzi was a Dayton City Commissioner, and he began to float the idea of bringing baseball to downtown Dayton.
I just realized that there was nothing like this here in the summertime. Too many people were going to Cincinnati to watch baseball games, and it's such a social, economic way to bring people together. It's great, isn't it?
It is now, but back then, three things needed to happen to make the dream a reality. Funding for a stadium had to be lined up. An existing minor league franchise had to be acquired, and the Reds had to be convinced that they wouldn't lose fans to a new team just 50 miles away.
I went down with the city manager back then, Rick Hellwig, a number of times and had meetings with Marge Schott one-on-one. And it was tough. It took a year and a half or so to convince the Reds organization to let us build. Thank God they did.
And the rest, as they say, is baseball history. Tomorrow's game will be the Dragons' 1,122nd consecutive sellout, extending their all-time professional sports franchise record. They've also now sent 67 players to the major leagues, and off the field, the Dragons have been an economic home run, drawing people, businesses, and development to downtown Dayton.
The vision of this part of town back then was a wasteland of warehouses and environmental hazards. And we've changed this to being one of the hottest places to live now. The new apartment and condos going up, restaurants everywhere, business communities here, but for baseball, none of that would have happened.
And it all started back on April 27th, 2000. That was the very first game at Fifth Third Field. It was the first sellout, and of course, they've been sold out ever since. In fact, the Dragons have had the top attendance in single-A baseball in all 16 years of their existence. Dayton has also made 6 playoff appearances, and they'll be looking to make the postseason this year for the first time since 2011.